they're all tied to Augie, who doesn't stream. So, right, without him streaming, they don't have a purpose and they hate it. It does set a stronger timeline because he's doing it now, telling like, Aiden, you don't hit me up, come back. He did that this week, like 2 days ago. He did that in February. He did that in January. He was doing that last year in like June. To fully throw your weight around, being like, oh no, he didn't do that. It's just a bad idea. Full stop. Dumpy and his friends went into Aiden's chat when he was talking about DGG. Talking about dog shit. The usual shit he talks about in streams nowadays. Alex Gekmo is in there, Styro, Dumpy, Beto, all commenting about, what's his name? Tony? Oh, actually, I need to pull up that screenshot. It's a separate screenshot. I didn't notice that was a separate screenshot. But they all started spamming him about Timbuk Tony raid. Timbuk Tony owns you. Timbuk Tony does this. Timbuk Tony does this. And it's like, who's Timbuk Tony, some may ask. Legitimately, it's just a fake account they made to start spamming people with. I think they followed me. Is it this account? That's a separate account. Here's Timbuk Tony. They've been gassing this guy up for about a couple days now. They went in Aiden's chat, kept gassing him up. Everybody got hidden. And then he posted a couple clips. What is this? Oh yeah, he's hid Dumpy from chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna give up in a sec on this one.
And then he started clipping Aiden.
Tony.
This one?
Who is Timbuk Tony?
And then
I'm not banning the DGGers. I'm not banning the DGGers. I'm just banning my friends that are coming here to fuck with me. So then the DGGers, which they have, then I'll tweet this out, can say that it's like something serious, right? And say I'm banning people.
Yeah, so pretty much, Aiden was just banning all the people from chat that was spamming him about Timbuk Tony because it's a shit bit, and they're trying to distract from the main cause. And they're actually hurting Aiden in his points because it makes it look like he's hiding people from chat during the GGG shit, which he is, but it's not like how they're trying to make it seem. We have this, like here's more examples. Slopcast, that's Dumpy. I think Dumpy runs that channel. He's on the podcast, but I think he runs the channel. Got hidden from chat by saying Timbuk Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. Nightbot was hidden and unhidden because he got the wrong guy. This guy was hidden. Bunch of people hidden from chat. And then here's the clip of him announcing, oh, it's fucked up what they're doing.
The annoying part is like when a group of your like friends that are not tapped into this community at all, like all get in a VC while you're litigating something serious pertaining to John. I think it's the funniest thing in the world to like start coming in and like fucking with you while you're streaming about something you consider like when I was talking about my own drama or whatever. Like that's the annoying part. I don't care about like DGGers coming in and making bad arguments. That's not who I care about here.
So this has been a consistent problem Dumpy's had. Let's go off of this screenshot. Timbuk Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. What is that referring to? Aiden switching up on his friends. Could it be Dumpy's one bit? Dumpy comes over this side of commentary, and he legitimately has one bit. And it's not really funny, right? It's never really funny. Sometimes he gets it. And I pulled up 2 examples. Let's talk about this bit. Oh, there's this. Get into it. Isn't it anymore? You look like the fruity ass little boys that raised. The hit on women twice their age. Shift it all off completely and start over. Oh, we're not doing that. Aiden lied to not food shops about not talking to Morale. Aiden completely ghosted a friend of 15 years, Dumpy, to push Morales on his narrative about Destiny. His behavior is totally pathetic. Dumpy, listen. Aiden doesn't care about your opinion. He isn't too deep. The snarker is sewage. Like, then all the bot account fell for the they've been friends for 15 years joke Dumpy keeps making. They haven't been friends for 15 years. They've been friends for like 5, like, I don't know, like 5 years. But if you want to go back to January, a Twitter space hosted by Alex Gekmo, Dumpy called in and Dumpy explained his friendship with Aiden. And it's just desperation that he keeps coming back. He keeps coming back in to Aiden's chats and like begging him to hang out with him. Should Aiden hit him up with the friends? Maybe. But the repeated begging him to come back and be like, you switched from your day ones. No, please come back. It's embarrassing from Dumpy. I like Dumpy. This is embarrassing behavior because this is back in January, by the way. And the new shit I talked about was this month, so June. So it's been going on for 6 months already.
I'm not gonna say I'm like a little tortoise, but you know, Salvo's the life of the party, so he really knows his way around this stuff. So I appreciate him giving his insight there. And Dumpy, who's actually a known friend of Aiden, he actually wants to call in. I think he'll have a really valuable perspective that's really deeply thought out. Welcome to the space, Dumpy.
Yeah, I just wanted to share my testimony here.
Dumpy came.
You guys hear me?
This is after Aiden shared around and spread. So is Dumpy wanting Aiden back worse than Soul, or Soul was worse? I think Soul is worse because Soul and Aiden had a sexual encounter and he was kind of like, apparently Aiden after the fact was like, yeah, I kind of don't want to be in a relationship, and it kept like Soul kept pressing to be like in a relationship with him. Dumpy just wants to be friends, it looks like. So it's embarrassing, but it's not malicious like you can call Soul's has been, because Soul came back and I think spoiled Better Call Saul to Aiden. Which, in hindsight, that had to have been malicious just to get back at him. Dumpy is just doing this. Is he sad? Is it a bit that no one really thinks is too funny? I don't know. It's just embarrassing.
Me okay? Do I sound okay?
Oh yeah, this is after Aiden spread around the docs of Lau Convoy's wife, or spread around her PII. This is a call about it where they all got together, the commentary's greatest minds, mostly RFC people, and discussed it. And Dumpy discusses it.
Oh yeah, you sound crispy and perfect and awesome.
I can't hear myself, so I'm gonna have to take your word for that.
Yeah,
I'm on.
it's great.
So do I just leave? Is it?
No. Salvo's not retarded. Salvo's just haven't. Salvo.
We're gonna hear the Dickers version because there was a couple, like a multiple. What was I? I'm gonna be straight up with you. I have it on the whole downloaded thing on my computer. I'd have to skim through and find when Dumpy calls in, or I already have this timestamp because I sent it to somebody in January. So that's why I was gonna use the Dickers version.
Just having fun with it, bro. He's fun.
When I met Aiden
Pretend he's not there.
in Gay Sex Projects back in 2022. It's charming.
So 2022, they know each other for 4 years, or
Glad he's
I'm fucking tripping 5. Yeah, 5.
Great guy. I think you guys are all misrepresented right now. I think you guys all have the wrong idea of Aiden. I think Aiden is a good boy.
Is he a dancer? Did he dance with you?
Aiden felt comfortable around me. That's my thing here. Like, Aiden was much younger, much more naive, much more childish, right? But do you think now he's taking himself way too seriously with these queens, these dickers, these purple parries?
That's what he keeps doing. It's what RFC keeps doing. They're like, Aiden's taking himself way too seriously in all this, and we need the fun-loving Aiden back. We just need the fun-loving Aiden back. And it's like, well, like Dumpy, like, you tied yourself at the hip to Augie for a while. Augie did fun-loving shit, but he covered serious stuff too. You can't act like he never covered serious shit. That's just disingenuous. Because Aiden's doing similar shit, covering serious stuff. And then Dumpy's like, no, it's not the Aiden I remember when he was 17. I can't believe Aiden matured and wanted to cover more serious stuff. That just doesn't make sense to me. And I'm gonna keep using the word embarrassing. It is embarrassing to continuously come back and be like, this isn't the old you. This isn't when you used to teach me how to make our videos when you were 16.
It is.
Because Aiden's 21 now, so he would have been like 17 back then. And host a dating show. He wanted to host a dating show. I don't know if he ever did host a dating show, but he did used to crawl around Aiden. Call around Augie. He used to literally just be in the call for certain video, not like actual. What was the show? Augie had a show that was numbered. Then there'd be like the side streams where he didn't really cover shit. Dumpy used to be in those a lot.
Or do you think what's really happening is that I'm just his actual friend? You know what I mean? Like, I am Aiden's friend. I'm one of his day ones. These Queemans, these Dickers, these Purple Parries, these is J-Stalk in this too, or is he not involved in this?
He's listening. But I don't think he's involved.
Oh, he's not involved. These new guys, it's this drama shit. It's this high stakes shit where it's really serious and like, you know what I mean? It's just everyone's taking themselves way too seriously, I feel.
He just keeps reiterating the point. This is an Aiden I knew. The Aiden I knew was much more fun going. And it's like, well, it's kind of what I said. He got himself into a commentary sphere. They do talk about more serious shit a lot of times. Like, because Augie's, the sphere is kind of centered around people like, J-Stock, Chud, Queeman, and they all have heavy ties back to Destiny. So at one point or another, if you're going to or tie yourself at the ankle to that sphere, you're going to have to cover Destiny and the crazy shit he does. So, of course, it's going to be more serious now, because I know Augie liked acting like Destiny didn't exist a lot of the time. You kind of can't do that if you're going to cover all those top topics in the sphere. But Dumpy doesn't get it. He's getting viewers, and he's like, oh, I see he's getting some success right now. His viewers are going up after the DGG shit. And that's when Dumpy finally came back this week to try to pull him back in. He's like, oh, Aiden's finally being successful again. Let's get him back. Let's get him back. Augie loved to glaze Destiny. Like, you're right, but you're right. I meant more like he wouldn't cover the shit Destiny's in a lot of the time. He would just act like he didn't, or he'd mention it offhandedly, but Destiny be doing crazy shit and Augie just would not cover it. The sad state of affairs, what's happened to Augie. He looks up from Connor's skirt after going down his little boy cock and sees the state of commentary. The problem is, Augie keeps leaving. He can come back anytime. He just refuses to. And like, could we blame it on Augie? Not really. You could, if you want to. You can blame a lot of shit on Augie. But not really everything.
But that, that's what Aiden wants to be involved in. This is the game that he wants to play.
And that's why and he fucked around and he found out, right?
Mhm.
Because on this side of things, we like to have fun. We're relaxed, right?
Over there, it's a war zone. It's a war of ethics and all this utilitarian stuff.
But when I met Aiden Projects in 2022, he was fun guy. He was carefree. He was happy go.
It's actually crazy. Dumpy is acting like someone at the age of 17 can't mature. I will keep saying it. Like, just let him grow up. If he wants to cover more serious shit, let him cover more serious shit. The problem should be here that what the real problem is that he mentioned a little bit, he mentions in other times, is that he wants Aiden to be hit him up a lot. He wants him to hit him up a lot more. And he doesn't. So Dumpy has to find other problems with it, with the community he's in. Because he's trying to pry him from the community. Like you can hear here, he's trying to pry him from that community at all. Bring him back because he wants to talk to him more. Which then it comes back around to being sad and embarrassing. W viewers being jobless and BPD-riddled E-foids, begging for a scrap of attention from the most mid-looking guy added with acne scars. I'm nodding my head. That's how much E-foids does he have? He had a couple at a time. I don't think he has much anymore.
Lucky we went to DC. We were walking around. We were having a time. Now I'm hearing this side of Aiden that doesn't really feel like the real Aiden, right? Where he's just getting rejected by women. The Aiden I met was slaying the pussy hole. I'm talking about straight up wet fingers in the ushy gushy mushy. He was going crazy. Now I'm hearing that he hangs around these new cats and all of a sudden he's fumbling the bag. All of a sudden he's in drama left and right. All of a sudden it's looking bleak and dark for Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest Dumpy dramas? There was 2 Dumpy dramas ever. And it's when you don't take yourself serious, you never cover anything serious. The dramas you're going to be in, unless you're out there raping or being a pedophile, are never going to be serious dramas. His 2 dramas where I'm pretty sure he stole gameplay footage. He couldn't be bothered to record gameplay footage, so he just took gameplay footage from someone else online and used it. That was a whole big thing. I think Tommy C was the one to really cover it first. Bullshit times back then. And the second drama was he put the letter N in a chat and started an N-word tower. He never did shit to get himself in drama. Because he does stream. Yes, he does stream. I'm lying. He streams. He never covers anything serious. It's hard to put yourself in drama if you don't cover shit serious. And I think calling out Aiden for covering serious shit, it's just dumb. In all honesty, I don't get it from him. I get it. He's trying to pry off the community, but I don't get it. Why? It's just selfishness, realistically.
Yeah, oh my God, Rose! Nobody's fucking talking about you.
Chud Logic is kind of acting like an uncle here. He's trying to guide Aiden back in, but he's trying to guide him to kind of stay within the rules of that community. Do you think it would be maybe better off if he kind of try and disengaged?
I think
I'm sorry, Rose. I'm sorry, Rose.
Dickers completely breaks their immersion for me. It's insane.
my Dumpy show today to Aiden.
On
And I said to-
kick.com/Dumpy show.
We love Rose Malay here. We love Rose Malay here. We just don't like when she speaks or type.
Feel about Aiden, right? I don't know
So
what
here?
about the Soul Skibbity guy.
Sounds like Soul Skibbity's a ride or die, to be honest. But
Okay,
So Skibbity wrote something.
but here's
Don't
the thing.
know.
I think you guys can still all be buddies, homies, but I think Aiden needs to take a step down from this super serious content and go to something more serious. Go back to the true crime videos. Go back to JCS Jr. Put his head down and grind out 2 videos a week.
So that kind of proves it right there. He doesn't care that he's covering serious shit. That's not the problem. You can completely his mouth zip. Yeah, he doesn't care about him covering serious shit at all. You completely count the first half of what he was saying void. It doesn't matter. He wants him to cover serious shit, or maybe he doesn't. He just wants him back in his wheelhouse. He wants to be able to talk to him again. Because like he has Styro, Beto, Keyed Boy, Alex Gekmo. Not Spawned anymore. I think Spawned out left. Confusing Opinion. It's janky. He has people he talks to. He wants to get Aiden back in that fold. So he doesn't care what takes he has to make. He just wants him back. Why are they trying to frame it like Aiden is hard suck 50 viewers? Yeah, they're making it seem like he hasn't gone any higher. He hasn't done anything more. He's a shitter. He's a shitter. But like down bad, down horribly. And I don't get it. Well, I do get it. I keep saying I don't get it when I do get it. They're trying to frame it as everything is he's doing bad, everything he's doing is poor, and he needs to leave it and come back to the Dumpy sphere where he used to have fun.
It's just
embarrassing.
His ass up, get his ass out of this. No more women, no more fucking glory holes, whatever he's got going on. He needs to stay away from this side, and he needs to just put out some content.
What has their side of commentary done in months? Alex Gekmo doesn't do shit because he got kind of ousted by Nicholas Diorio. Dumpy hasn't done shit. Beto and It's Janky make those like daily, every couple day videos. Literally nothing towards like any sphere commentary. It's just like Danny Gonzalez type. Who's that really gonna affect? Cool videos aren't gonna affect shit. Styro makes his Dumpy type videos. Like they don't do shit really. If they were out there doing shit, making moves, maybe you can make the argument Aiden should go back. But what they're trying to, the whole argument is, you had fun back when you were hanging out with us. You should come back and hang out with us. And that's cool. That's a fun argument to make. But doing it selfishly here, Aiden was at a weak point right here, coming in and being like, see what they did to you, these purple Perry gaming Queeman Dickers types. Take him back. Like, take him out back. Leave that community. Come back to us. They're doing it from a selfish perspective like that. Because there's a way you could do this, where you just ask him to come back and hang out with you. In which, a little embarrassing, sure, maybe doing it out in public. Way more respectable than shitting on everything he's doing right now. And telling him to disavow and leave everybody he's with.
Or go back to Starbucks.
Go back to Starbucks. Yeah, I mean, you know, as you're a long-term friend of his, obviously you've been here since the beginning.
6 years.
It's valuable. It's valuable advice. But that's not what he wants, though. That's not the life that he wants to live. He wants to live life on the edge.
Glup Shitto debate ran by Glup Shittos. Yeah. Oh, well, I do that. I like to write Glup Shitto debates sometimes. But they're like, I guess I don't like the framing if Alex Gekmo does it. He frames it like his opinion matters. And I know a lot of people hate Alex Gekmo. I don't have that much of it. He's fine. I don't really care for him. I just think he does a lot of dumb shit. When I talk to him, he's fine. But when his actions, like the whole Spawned out drama, completely dog shit. Actually, if I add this to a VOD, those Spawned out segment right here, Askekmo tweeted, despite circulating old embarrassing pictures of Leia something to Dickers as recently as last week, and doing that same thing to others for years, Spondau has decided these things can't be done to him. He went over my head and got one of the few archives of Fireball 3 censored. I'm going to read it all out. I'm going to read out the next couple ones, and then I'll make an opinion on it. Then I'll start making conclusions, alright? I found out that he had put... okay, hold on, fuck. I found that he'd been pulling strings and bitching to people to not archive Fireball 3 because he arbitrarily decided anything with him shouldn't be archived. I then published an archive of it. This card's gonna join a call and scream like a child before blocking me. This total fucking loser, what is it? Total fucking loser will torture people for literal years, use any and all information about them to joke about and attack them, but the second anything involves them at all, he uses what little connection he has to shut it down and hide it. This is particularly annoying because he's actively affecting archiving efforts by leveraging his personal relationship with people. The purpose of an archive is to serve as a copy of something that is now gone. Spondau believes everything he publicized is immune to this. I think what Spondau is doing here is completely reasonable. I don't see a reason for what's it called? Spondau to have his face on your internet. He's not an internet personality. Someone like me, even someone like me, you could argue does shit on stream. I stream, I make videos. You can argue that I can't do shit like this because I'm already forwardly putting my face out there and putting shit on the internet. He's not. He has like barely any time if he's on anything. And he wasn't really a content creator. He's kind of just like a shitter chatter. So when he's just like, oh fuck, apparently he's trying to get a job interview, and he's just like, I'm completely he's gonna get a job interview, and then look into him. He just wants this gone off the internet. I was like, okay, I could see that. Yeah, so like this could be something they wouldn't see it. Oh, obviously, I could help him along. Yeah, I mean, I got no issue with it. Now that I think more about it. I think Alex Gekmo is making a complete spurg post here. He said shit about Boblax can be archived, but we can't archive Spondile. Like that's comparable in the slightest. Boblax is a out there figure, and you should be able to archive his shit. It's a complete spurg out by Alex Gekmo. This makes no sense. I saw this in the morning, not tomorrow. This morning, yesterday morning. I was confused. I was completely out of it. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? I thought I was missing context. Apparently I wasn't. Apparently Alex Gekmo really just crashed the fuck out like this over nothing. It's good content until Alex is involved. And I do actually have to agree with that. I actually do like talking to him whenever I talk to him. I just think when he puts his nose into it and tries to do the Twitter space or try to put his opinion out there on Twitter, it always makes it worse. That's why I actually prefer Alex Gekmo being a Dumpy guy. I think some people need to be like in the Dumpy sphere where they don't really affect much. They don't try to affect much. They don't put their nose out and everything. And they kind of just do their own shit. And that's cool. I like the Dumpy sphere. I go to the Dumpy sphere every so often. It's cool. I camp in the Dumpy sphere. Shout out Dumpy. But I think it's kind of shitty. A blur. You actually mentioned a good point. It takes dumb because nobody's taking it any more or less seriously than they should. But that's not what Dumpy's really arguing here. Dumpy's arguing that Aiden put himself in a spot next to a bunch of drama creators that he has to take shit more seriously. And it's Aiden's fault for putting himself in a commentary sphere where he has to take shit more seriously, when instead he should be in a sphere like Dumpy's, where they don't take shit seriously and they don't cover anything, they don't do anything really. They just play Minecraft, they have fun. Minecraft server, Junkshore Gaming Minecraft server. Join IC, this Minecraft server. Join in service Minecraft server. But I can't promote it. And so I get my $10. So no promotions for that server. What was I saying? Fuck. Yeah. Dumpy just wants Aiden to do nothing. He wants to do nothing. Because in that sphere, in Dumpy's sphere, if he's going to stream, there's no upward mobility. Really. There's no one you can really talk to. Like, Augie doesn't stream, so he doesn't count. Dumpy streams on Kick to like 5 people. Dumpy used to get like 40 to 60 people on YouTube before he just stopped streaming on YouTube because he likes Kick more. So he did career suicide on his own streams. Nobody else streams over there. Beto streams to like 5 people or 10 people. But that's because he makes videos. No one subscribes to him for his streams. There's no upwards mobility making streams over there. So if you want to stream, you kind of have to join a sphere like this, where there's a lot of streamers. And Dumpy's like, no, you shouldn't do that. You should do what I want you to do. Not for Aiden's best interest, but for Dumpy's best interest. And once again, it's just selfish. And I don't like it from Dumpy.
I've been huge detractors of you, Dickers. Like, I think that what you guys do is complete horseshit and terrible and a cancer to the internet.
Well, that's okay, though, because I'm doing it to 500 people, and you're doing
Like, cool people because you don't care about anything. Hold on, this is actually good snark. We're gonna listen to this. Is a good snark. I know Aiden wants to actually grow, so it makes no sense to follow Dumpy's advice here or whatever. But like, I'll just say with Aiden's been saying recently, he wants to use this platform as a stepping stone to not stay in his community always, but to take himself seriously because he wants to do more serious shit in the future, like debating politics, debating stuff IRL, like those videos see people debating shit. He wants to do stuff like that. So that's obviously where his heart is. It's obviously what he wants to do. And Dumpy's here saying, be like, oh, you're taking all your shit too serious. You're taking all this shit too seriously. Like, this is not advice a friend should be giving you. This is very trying to hold him back, trying to pull him down type advice.
The cancer of the internet.
Well, that's okay, though, because I'm doing it to 500 people, and you're doing it to 10 right
but
now,
you know what I mean?
so
I do
I can
hope
live
you
with
guys
that.
get on some common ground.
Oh, the best part about this snark from Quayman is they were both, I'm pretty sure they were both live. That's in the bucket side shit, yeah. They were both live at this time, so it's not like he was just making up numbers. I'm pretty sure those were their official numbers. He was on Kick with like 10 viewers and Quayman at 500. Alright, I'm gonna call it a day on that one. Because we have a second one. This is my own stream. This is an old stream of mine before I got my computer, and I use my phone as a camera now. I was using my laptop camera. It's from February. This is from like 2 weeks after this. Because this is from January 12th. Oh, it's from a whole month. It's from like a whole month after this last one. Dumpy called in, and Dumpy wanted to talk to Aiden. And he talked about his grievances with Aiden. So I know I'm covering my own stream here, but it does, I'm gonna add commentary on top of it, of course. And it adds to the narrative about Dumpy being embarrassing himself and wanting Aiden back, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. So, Aiden, do you want to address the lying accusations?
What did I lie about?
Dude, you're always saying, oh, I'm always hitting you up and you never talk to me. Motherfucker, we've been friends for 6 years. You fucked me off to talk to Purple Dickers, Perry Gaming, Queeman Fucks. Listen, bro, what did I tell you the other day? I told you. Hey, no. Shut the fuck up for 5 seconds. What did I tell you the other day, motherfucker? I said, get the fuck away from these retards. They're already trying to ruin your life. And what do? Like, you're right, Dumpy. I should go back to being JCS Jr. I should go back to 2+2 your mom. I should go back to making actual good content.
This hit immediately. Literally immediately. He goes in with the leave them, come back to me. Make your videos you used to make when you were 17. You've changed a lot since you were 17. Can you believe that? You know, you're 21. You changed since you were 17. I'm not saying this about Dumpy. I'm not making any accusation here. I'm just saying that's very groomer coded language, being like, you've matured, you've changed a lot since you were 17. Ever think like someone has a change of interest, maybe they actually do mature from the age of 17 onwards, and they do want to cover more serious shit and go back into serious drama. To be back, by the way, I'm a little confused what Dumpy actually wants here. Okay, so to go back meant when all Aiden, okay, this actually is important. When Aiden used to just call into Augie, and he used to make his videos on the side where it was like, how do I explain this? It was like the Cyrus, the Scrubbies, even Dumpy makes the content now. Where you watch a video, you react to it. That's where Aiden started. That's what he did for a while. He wants to go back doing that, calling in the Augie, hanging out with Dumpy and VCs, talk to him. That's the main one. That's the main one. Calling Dumpy again, because he's like, oh, you never hit me up. Going back means hitting him up. What does Dumpy even do now? Streams on Kick to like 5 viewers, because I was telling Dumpy, nobody watches your Kick shit, because nobody wants to go to Kick. Nobody wants to go to Kick. They much prefer to be on YouTube. You don't have an audience on Kick. Making the whole move is not going to work. And it didn't work. He averaged like 5 viewers now. He was averaging like 60, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. That's good. I was telling him, keep streaming on YouTube. I watch your YouTube streams. Because he does good off chat interactions. The problem with kick streams, he doesn't get chat interactions. He doesn't get chat interactions. So, I want, or yeah, but Augie doesn't stream anymore, and most of those old RFC guys haven't even been around anymore. Dumpy's community is old, a bunch of old RFC guys, legitimately. But the thing is, Dumpy's community is a little weird because they did have the slightest bit of serious shit because they put themselves to the ankle. Hey, let's do record hooked, please. That's actually a funny point. You know what? That helps my point. Thank you, Ricky. This completely helps what I'm trying to argue here. My original video on my channel was me going over the hooked drama.
What, like pulling San Asmongold number?
Let's go to the Dumpy clip in here. This is important. I want a hook back because it was funny. Push hook back. It was a good podcast. I was pushing for it. I was okay. But now it does set a stronger timeline because he's doing it now, telling like, Aiden, you don't hit me up, come back. He did that this week, like 2 days ago. He did that in February. He did that in January. He was doing that last year in like June. It's a continued cycle that won't ever end. Not even a cycle, because it's at the same point over and over. It never gets past point 1. He's doing the same shit over and over. Repeated pattern behavior.
Disagree a little bit, honestly.
Check it out, check it out. I think this calls for a drink. Jimmy says Wi-Fi skeleton reminds me of the Hooked podcast. Why would you say that name? Can you ban the word hooked from your chat? Because like this shit's actually. Every time I hear hooked, I'm like the potential, the monetary incentives, the fan base, and then you're like, Aiden, I'm scared of Aiden's audience, Aiden. And then whenever I call you, Aiden's like, I don't know about that Augie guy. It's like, I'm gonna squash this on the Dumpy show. Holy fucking shit, we are live on the Dumpy show right now. Listen, Aiden, call in. Aiden, call in. No, save it. This is exclusive on the Dumpy show. This is not on the Augie RFC show.
All right, man. Listen,
save it.
Listen, I gotta go. We gotta spin.
What? As soon as I say 8, no, this is crazy. RFC, this is crazy.
I don't have time for this. I gotta go shower. I gotta go to sleep.
Oh my god, no, we're A-logging you after this.
That's fine. That's fine. I gotta go, bro.
There's that. So, that clip, that stream's down, so the only time I can pull it up is through my stream, or my video on it. And Freddie Woods in chat, that's not Freddie Woods, fuck man, Meepsy, I'm just going, the profile picture's too similar. Meepsy's right in chat, with, it's the old RFC reply, guys, hoping the days that Nick and Augie streams, they all cut ties with Nick though, they don't like Nick anymore, so they're all tied to Augie, who doesn't stream. So, right, without him streaming, they don't have a purpose, and they hate it. But it's weird and selfish to try to tie other people back down to... not being selfish, to not having a purpose. Like, does Dumpy really have a purpose in the streams? Or no, he doesn't really. He makes his videos, but his community doesn't have a purpose. They're not tied to anything. There's no dramas, no like shared community, anything. Like, here's the thing, what I cover, my shit pretty much is shackled to Augie or Aiden shit or Perry shit, like that whole sphere. Because I just cover shitter stuff off of that, pretty much. No, if these people stopped streaming above me, I wouldn't have shit to talk about. I'd be put in this situation where I don't have anything. The community basically dead now, right? The community is dead because Nick pivoted himself, he keeps doing this, pivoting himself next to Ethan Klein. He's out of the community pretty much. Aiden or Augie stopped streaming. Doc on the radio, pedophile. Lyrics went to Liam Donovan and completely switched up. Stopped streaming. Everyone's gone. Like, legitimately, everybody's gone. Dumpy's the only one really still around. That's why there's a lot of RFC guys in Dumpy's community. And that's why, when I branched off in the Dumpy community, I have a lot of RFC people in my Discord. Every so often you see, like, RFC people in my chat, because they come from the Dumpy community now. Dumpy always sucked. He would call in stoned as fuck and add nothing. I always watched, or I was like Dumpy from his, I liked his videos. I was like freshman in high school, some shit, middle school. I liked his videos. The comments are funny sometimes, and like not like the actual, like when he was actually covering shit, Augie, when Augie was doing like his gaming streams, we just sat there and played Halo and talked shit, for hours. I think there was one where he did that for hours and Dumpy called in and they talked about Keemstar. I think Keemstar called in as well. That was a good stream. I like that. But like everyone has their time and purpose for a stream. I don't think Dumpy can call in covering a serious topic. Because Dumpy, time and time again, has shown, even now, that he doesn't care about serious shit. He only cares about the playful shit. I'm kind of like that. How much serious shit do I cover? Not much. I cover mostly silly shit. Because I like covering silly shit. But I'm not going to sit here and act like you shouldn't be allowed to cover serious shit. Or it shouldn't be like, if, let's say Junk makes a video on some serious shit, I shouldn't be like, no, come back to covering the silly shit. Oh, come back to covering the silly shit. Like, people are going to do their own thing. And it's weird to shackle them down next to you. Especially when you're someone like Dumpy, who community... Like, the community is scattered, his community. Because his community is a layover from the Augie RC community. And that's scattered. Think if Dumpy put effort into making content, he could be successful? He could. Well, legitimately, he's a funny, he's funny. I watched his YouTube streams are funny. I liked him. He just doesn't stream. He doesn't stream on YouTube anymore. And the kick shit's not working. Like, who can I think that actually streams on Kick and it works? Queenman's after streams where he streams games on Kicks. That works for him. Chill Logic's early streams, or early morning streams. I think, does he do every stream now? I'm pretty sure. On Kick. Those work. Because you have an audience that's already invested completely into you. Then you can be like, oh, streaming on Kick. And I'll be like, okay, well, I like the guy. I'm really invested in him. When you have an audience, because he only streamed for like a month before I went to Kick, Dumpy, that's like halfway invested into you. Like, if you're like, oh, I'm going to Kick, you're not going to pull most of the audience. They have to really care about you to pull them. And then, like, Trevor does really good on Kick nowadays. I saw that. He does do really good on Kick. Good for Logic. The thing about it is when you do good on Kick, or you do good on Kick, do good on Twitch, do good on YouTube, when you keep doing good, they promote your shit more, and you keep doing better. But if you start off not doing good, you're not going to get promoted. There's nowhere going up. There's no real movability upwards on Kick. You have to come in with a fan base. And Dumpy didn't really do that, which is a shame. I think he should still be on YouTube, personally. He has Dumpy Unlimited channel where he used to stream on. People only stream on Kick because it makes money and it's less restricted. Well, yeah, it's completely less restricted. I agree with that. That's like the main reason. I see a lot of small streamers do it. Making money, isn't that KCIP where it's like 75 average viewers? Dumpy's not getting that. That can't be one of the reasons he's not getting that. It's like he's nowhere close. So it has to be for like, because it's less restricted. Then it's like, isn't it play games less restricted? I don't know. You don't make money off 5 viewers. That's what I'm saying. You don't make money off of that. But no, put down the old RC reply, guys. Freddy 2, just because. I like Freddy. Who is it? I don't understand solo Kick streaming without KCIP. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. That's something like Chud Logic moving over makes complete sense. I think it's a great move for him. YouTube was kind of fucking with him. He didn't let him stream for a week. YouTube's been having problems with streamers and people posting content in general. It makes sense to fully move to Kick. He averages like, what does he average? A couple thousand. Not a couple thousand, at least 1,000. More than 1,000 most of the time I see his shit. He averages a great amount. So you're getting KCIP easily. You're gonna get a bunch of donations. What's up? It's a great move. It's not a good move for Dumpy. I don't like it from Dumpy. This is also from a selfish reason I don't like it from Dumpy. I'm not clicking on Kick. Every so often I'll click on Kick for a Chud Logic stream because I know Chud Logic usually I enjoy his coverage. But the problem with Chud Logic is he starts stream at, he's been doing it earlier these past couple days or some shit, but usually it's from like 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. I'm knocking out by that time, so I'm not watching that.
Again, I should go back to the YouTube side of things, and I'm like, yep, let's go. Let's do this shit together like old times. Let's go back to the 2021 days. Bro, you're my boy. You're my best friend, and we never fucking talk anymore. I call you, you never fucking answer. I text you, you don't respond. Literally, during the Tom shit, I was defending him because I knew he was fucking not a fucking rapist, and you're like, hey, but watch what you say about Tom because you don't want to be on the wrong side of things when this blows up in your face. I was like, this is what I responded. I said, no, shut the fuck up, dude. It was
I actually agree with what Dumpy said, Aiden said here. Because if, like, you know him as a friend, but I wouldn't come out so adamantly say, no, he didn't rape somebody. I wouldn't come out to adamantly say that about anyone I know online. I can come out and say some shit like, it's always you hear the cup whenever something happens IRL, or in, like, police. This is so unlike him. This is so unlike him. I couldn't see him doing this. You say that. But to fully throw your weight around, being like, oh no, he didn't do that, it's just a bad idea. Sure, full stop. See how him looked like he looks like he beat the rape allegations. Good on you. Good on you. Didn't beat the age play allegations. I never really cared about the rape shit. Because I was like, I covered it a little bit, but I was like, we'll see his response. We'll see what we get out of that. Maybe it's something, maybe it's a real problem. I'll wait for his response first. What I didn't have to wait for his response for was the age play shit. I could talk shit about that right away. You're going to the girls specifically for age play shit. That's weird. Would I necessarily call someone like that a pedophile? No. But you're like next step. That is disgusting, the age play shit.
So along the lines of that, I'm not, whatever. Let me finish. Let me fucking finish, dude. What?
And he just went off on his own to stop being the Kick Aiden guy? Someone else mentioned it earlier in chat. I didn't read it. I read it, but I didn't say anything about it. But they're right. He was the Kick Aiden guy. And they, like, the joke about him was they bullied him. They bullied him. And that was the thing. He was like the public punching bag. So what's really the point? Like, if the punching bag grows 2 legs of its own and decides to walk away, can I really be too mad? No. Like, you put him in a position where he's the punching bag and he doesn't want to be a punching bag. I will say, Aiden's personality does turn and usually makes him the punching bag in the end. He usually becomes the punching bag at the end of a lot of shit. He's the punching bag a lot now. But he's more respected here, at least. People respect his takes. He has a level of, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but he's not what he was back then. He was a squeaker and it was funny at the time. It was funny at the time. But I can just understand why he doesn't want to be in that situation. Why if someone like him, where it's like you're just getting the joke because you're getting made fun of the whole time and bullied, I understand why you don't want to be there. Yeah, he hasn't really changed. His voice is just less squeaky. It's still a little high-pitched, but it hasn't really changed. He has some credibility here. He can throw his weight around a little bit. And I think that makes him happy. Defending someone just because you're friends isn't really a valid reason to defend them, in my opinion. I don't think it is. I think you can say some shit like, I know him. I don't think he would do that. But to come out there and be like, no, he didn't do that is completely awful. I don't think you should do that at all. When did this call happen? This call was from February of this year. It's on my... I started posting segments on my main channel. The second channel segments, they're going to stay there. I don't give a shit. I'm never going to post any of them on the main channel. There's like 6 of them over here or some shit. Aiden got groomed into being a streamer, and that's that little boy has turned out to be a blight in the community. He might have been he might have been groomed into being a streamer by calling him the Aidens or Augies so much. I could see that. Yeah.
What do I say? I say, hey, Aiden, I think I said something like, love you, bro. Let's shoot the shit. No response. No fucking response. Oh, whatever. I'm just a piece of shit, Aiden. Whatever, bro. Whatever, dude.
Here's my Aiden criticism. So Dumpy's saying it's like a specific thing. He doesn't respond to my shit. Doesn't care about my shit. Aiden doesn't respond to most people. He doesn't. Unless it is necessarily urgent. Then there's a chance he responds right away. Most of the time he will not respond. Or he won't respond at all. Like, in a timely manner at all. That is a problem. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's a good thing. But he doesn't respond. When Aiden first came into space, he was a true crime channel. Yeah? What am I trying to say here? I have a point. So, actually, there's a point here that people claim this is all a bit from Dumpy. That him calling in here all is a bit. And I can see that. I don't think it's a bit. I don't. At all. I think it's more of exaggerated his real feelings. The feelings are here. You see them pop up over and over again. It's just exaggerated, amplified in every call he has. Because in every call, every time, it's like the 4th time I've pulled up over the span of the last year, this June, February, January, last June. That's like 4 times. Where it's the underlying message that he wants Aiden back and he needs him to stop doing this shit. Peers up. Aiden, even if online shit doesn't pan out, he has a decent education and will do well regardless. Unless he goes out of his way to destroy his life, who knows other e-girls exist. Yeah, he's getting a good education. Apparently he got into a good school, he won't say because he doesn't want to dox himself, but he said he got into his dream school. So he's doing good for himself. Now the argument could be made that if you're trying to go straight the schooling way, then maybe you don't want to be covering all this serious shit all the time, and you do want to go into a more playful stuff, because the serious shit could end up costing you, because like you're fucking people like DGG. DGG's known to do crazy shit. You don't want to be around that. I wouldn't say like DGG's the type of shit to call schools even. There's an argument to be made for that, but the arguments are never really in his best interest for why he shouldn't be doing this. Dumpy's going to be revealed in a month to be a scorned lover like Soul. I'm nodding to that. Dumpy's going to get on stream and be like, yeah, especially when I give you a handy. Yeah, what about that? You forgot those days? You won't even hit me up anymore? There's a chance that happens. I wouldn't put it past him. I'll say non-zero chance that happens.
Fuck you, Aiden. Get me the fuck out of here.
Can I respond?
So obviously he's playing up the bit, very obviously, and it's not a bit. He's playing it up, but it's just if you make the same point over and over, it's like it's a layers of irony. You put it in a million layers of irony. What's the truth? You're saying what you really mean, but you act like it's a joke, so it's not. So it's fine because he's been saying the same shit over and over. Actually, there was a stream I was on with Dumpy from like was it about a year ago? Not a year ago. Fuck, holy shit! About a month and a half ago, maybe. Where it was me. I called him the Dumpy. He's like, no one wants to hit me up anymore. Then Aiden called in, and Aiden's like, oh. And then he's like, you don't call me anymore, man. That's so fucked up. It's the same shit over and over. They fought before. They will be friends again in no time. I put burn the bridge in the title. Obvious clickbait. I don't think they burned the bridge. This is more to discuss Dumpy's repeated pattern of behavior to desperately try to pull Aiden out of his comfort zone and what he likes doing, and to push him back into where Dumpy likes him being. Not for Aiden's benefit, but for Dumpy's own benefit. And he wants him to call him more. That's pretty much based off of what is going on. I'm not saying the bridges are not burned. They don't hate each other. They're probably still friends. I don't know. I'm not in their heads. I can't tell you. Probably still friends. It's just, yeah, it's just upsetting. No, more like it's embarrassing to continuously bring it up in public when it's like you could legitimately call him and he'll probably call you back soon. Like in that one stream, he called him and Aiden called him back later. Like if you call him, he'll probably call you back later. Like you can get a conversation with him. He's not like some crazy celebrity. I know some dramas where people have reported others to their schools and shit over online drama, but I wouldn't imagine that would be common. I don't think it's common at all. I don't. But like there's a half argument to be made there when you're fucking with shit like when you're doing debates with Destiny and DGG and shit, and strongly opposing stuff he does. You're 12, maybe. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah.
But I also feel like it would matter more for college. Like if they call you fucking high school, call you middle school, shit wouldn't matter. Oh, he's making these videos, slap on the wrist, who gives a fuck? You don't want to get thrown out of a big college. You don't. Expelled, anything. That's all. That'd be awful.
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, respond.
Okay, in regards to the not hitting you up stuff, you're right. And before I left, I admitted that when I was in my other VC, I admitted that I've not hit you. Listen, man, I've had a lot going on. You know this.
No,
I go.
I haven't known it because we haven't talked. How the fuck am I supposed to know it? What the fuck?
Shit's been a bit chaotic. Okay, shit's been a bit chaotic. I should do a better job of hitting you up. And I concede. I concede on that. In regards to the Tom thing, at that point in time,
It's like just coming off his cord leather, see that the ex moved on. A little bit, you get hints of that. When it's literally like, it's even worse than that, because I feel like there's just easy ways Dumpy can hit up Aiden if he wants to. And he doesn't really do that. And instead he gets, in calls like this, he goes online and makes a whole big deal out of it. But it's all bits. It's the Perry shit. It's the Perry shit. You do something, you say something, but oh, it's just a bit. And you layer yourself with so much irony that you try to make your audience think that it's just a bit. There has to be some truth behind it when I keep pulling up different videos and pictures of him doing the same shit.
Didn't know enough.
Oh my god, yes we did know. We've known this motherfucker for 10 years.
No, okay.
You're gonna let some bitch with fucking nose piercing fucking convince you that he's a pedophile? Okay, bro.
No, I didn't say...
Oh, hold on, this is a good screenshot I have. This is around the time. So I think it's in my Ali Khan screenshots. Yeah, it's a banger Ali Khan screenshot. Okay, now tell him to ghost Dumpy. Isolation. The rumor that Goat Kato forced Aiden to ghost Dumpy. Don't know where this rumor really came from. Probably the best rumor out of all of them. But it's so fucked up what happened there. Throat Kato. We moved on. We're big Goat Kato fans. I don't know if I can say that because I'm actually pretty certain someone just dropped a 2-hour video on Goat Kato. So I'll hold my tongue until I hear what that video is about. But right now, I think we're big Goat Kato fans.
When it comes to his sexual life, I know nothing about that because I'm not.
Why not?
Because I just doesn't come up.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest, despite the fact that I like Tom, despite the fact that
you're a big Goat Kato fans, please don't capitalize big like that.
I like Tom. If
Oh, Ricky was right. I read it, just didn't. I saw it, just didn't read it. Dumpy is the fantasy that Queeman, Dickers, etc. didn't exist. Aiden would pay attention to him. Pretty much. He thinks these, like you can hear in this call, he thinks that those people are in the way from him talking to Aiden. Where was it? Here? Yeah.
These, is J-Stalk in this too, or is he? These new guys, it's this drama shit. It's this high stakes shit where it's really serious and like, you know what I mean? It's just everyone's taking themselves way too seriously, I feel like.
And then we can come back with like the like Styro. We know Styro #1. I haven't watched almost Styro video on GoCat, but I'm sure she did something. I'm sure she did something. There is I don't know what it is though. I'm gonna say here. Styro #1. That is Dumpy's top guy. He makes like the same type of videos. He has like 10,000 subscribers. Good for Styro. Styro runs the narrative online. Not the narrative. He hates Perry, Queeman, and Dickers, and he says it over and over. He's like, "You're just drama slop. You're just drama slop. I hate you guys. They're awful." It starts at the top. It really does. He hates them because Dumpy hates them, and Dumpy hates them because. Or I have to assume he hates him because Dumpy hates him. But Dumpy hates him because he thinks they're in the way of getting Aiden back. If Aiden wasn't positioned right next to them and Aiden was still in the Dumpy sphere, would he hate Queeman, Dickers, and Perry? Would he even pay attention? Would Styro be tweeting about him all the time? I doubt it. I think Styro hating them has to prove something about Dumpy not liking them. Dumpy saying shit about not liking them.
It would not surprise me.
Aiden's gone quite bigger than Dumpy, unfortunately, but he did debate Destiny twice now. Props to Queeman for getting Destiny and Wick caught in the act of being in a VC with a little boy. It did happen. With a 16-year-old AidenUnderground. It's disgusting. There are valid reasons to hate Perry, but none of these guys have the correct talking points. I agree. Dude, I literally do that shit all the time. It's the I hate this person, but your hate's not correct. I have to defend some people. Like that's Drake. I don't like Drake. I come off having to defend Drake a lot because people just make shit talking points. Legitimately. Like I love hating, but was it nuanced hating or some shit? You gotta know what you're talking about. When Aiden said he was no longer a virgin, it was around the time of London trip. Coincidence? No, it had. There was a whole fucking like actual big thing about this IRL about does getting head count as sex. Don't remember what the outcome was. I think that's still a hotly contested thing. Would that you count that as taking your virginity? I don't think so. So unless it was counting something else, he claims he lost his virginity to like when he was drunk to a girl like a month later or some shit, like a little bit after. I don't think it lines up directly with London, but Soul might have been the first.
If he was into some sexual degen shit, it wouldn't surprise me if you were into some sexual degen shit,
Okay.
Right? But the problem
what's the point though? What's the point of any of this?
I was having
It's a type of virginity, not just yeah, it's a type of virginity that Soul might have taken from him, which
the problem I was having was no, we shouldn't jump the gun on our opinion, because if it did turn out that they were right, you wouldn't want to be the guy that is a screenshot preemptively.
Bro, nigga, I wasn't jumping the gun on any opinion. I said
Dumpy claims to be like 12% black. Do we believe him? The one that flocked to Perry make me feel bad for them. They're like the girls in college that would flock to the most obvious abusive guy thinking they could fix him. Yeah, I've snark for not necessarily all the women in the community, but no, it's Twiggy. Who am I saying? Not the women in his community, but I talk about some of the people in Perry's community later. There's a segment for that. I don't believe someone would lie about that. I don't think so either, but I don't know.
That bitch was a community hole. I was replying to her like shit talking.
Yes,
like
what are we talking? And I'm saying if it turned out she turned out to be an insane fucking liar, I agree. But if it turned out that she wasn't, which at that point we didn't have enough information, and it very well could have.
Is 12 that much more than the 5 most people claim? Don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm Israeli.
That could have fucked you in the
Thanks,
ass.
Unit 42.
You were right, okay? You were right. So
not even us right. No, nothing would have fucked me in the ass because I wasn't. I wasn't like no. Because all you motherfuckers were tweeting shit like, fuck.
That's 12 and 5. Oh, this is all. Hold on. This is all about Dumpy being black. I don't really believe him. I think it was a Keemstar reference. Yeah, I don't really believe him. Dumpy. It's not that I don't think he should be able to say it because of how percentage black he is. I just don't think he's black at all. I don't think he even has a percent in him. Dumpy also has a Jufro. He does have a Jufro. Like, is it in the thumbnail of this? I think I put on the thumbnail. Yeah, he does have a Jufro. Someone lie about it to say the N-word, Blur. Get back to your cage, white boy. I completely forgot what I said about that. People do. People lie about being black all the time, say the N-word. That is just... 12% is too specific. It's not actually, because 12, think about it, 12, 25, 50, 100. If it's 12%, that means it's one of your great-grandparents. 50 is 50's parents, 25's grandparents, 12 would be great-grandparents. You're claiming one of your great-grandparents is black. 12% is actually not very specific at all. That's just like a normal guess. 1/16th Cherokee? It's kind of fire.
Little memes and shit, jokes like shitting on Tom, whatever the fuck. Okay, I get it. It's fun to meme about it. I get it. Not you. I'm just saying, you know, I'm this side of the drama faggot community. Like, I get it, right? But hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I was making memes. I wasn't like hard pressing my stance on this. Motherfucker, I'm Dumpy.
That's fair, but because
dude, no one gives a shit about my take on any of this. I don't care about any of this. I want my friend back. I want Aiden back, dude. What happened to DC? What happened?
He wants Aiden back. Does he claim to be gay too? I don't know. I don't think Dumpy claims to be gay. He might be gay.
What happened to VidCon? Like, where have you been, bro? I haven't seen you in fucking 4 years.
12% gay. I'll hit up Dumpy about this. They are saying you're 12% black. Thoughts? We'll get a response.
You went across the.
You can't be talking about a Jufro with that hair, man. Shave that shit off completely. Makes me want to get a DIY clit circumcision with dull scissors. I think I can still, actually.
You went across the Atlantic to get backstabbed before you hung out with me again. Like, what the fuck?
Why don't you come to California? I've invited you multiple times.
Okay, you know what, dude? I'll fucking I'll go to California. Let's go. Let's set this up.
Was it Jew fro? A lot of Jewish people have like this type of afro. I don't know the reason behind it. I don't know why. It is like a Jewish thing. I don't know if it's like a lot of Jewish people just happen to have this type of hair. A lot of Jewish people go specifically for this haircut. And it gets like a perm. I've heard that theory. I wouldn't be shocked. Let's just say that.
If you're serious, I will.
Let's set it up. You have the Jewish coin. Fucking, you have the Israel sponsor. Like, let's set this up. You have the Israel sponsorship. Like, fly me out. Fucking, let's do it. Let's set it up.
You want me to fly?
Dude, I'm washed up. I'm a.
Not a theory. It's true. He gets perms. My hair is curly. Am I a Jew? Sure. Yeah, you're a Jew. You can't pull that shit off in public. Women will be putting your pictures in the possible rapist group chats to watch out for.
Relevant. I can't, dude. I'm barely scrapping by. You're my Israel, dude. You have.
So apparently, here's how. Dumpy is gonna go hang out in July with Aiden. They're going to VidCon. Aiden's not going to VidCon, but he lives in LA. So they're hanging out in July. We'll see what happens there. Hopefully there's a big beef and I get to cover it or some shit. That's the goal. I don't know what the fuck my OBS is doing. Israeli sponsorship might be the admission of guilt, to be fair. I think he just said Israeli sponsorship because he's Jewish. That's my guess.
You get fucking 100 grand a month or some shit, bro. Like, come on, let's set this up.
We're not supposed to talk about that.
Is he really getting mad because? Yeah, he is getting mad because Aiden hasn't been hanging out with him, hasn't been reaching out to him, responding to his texts, hasn't been calling with him. It is Augie Boblax shit. Yeah, it legitimately is Boblax talking about Augie when Augie left. Type shit. He dug himself in such a hole. Not dug himself in such a hole. Something like that. He's laid himself in so much irony that it seems like a bit. But when you do the same bit 4 times in a year, you're probably right. All right. New Bobby banger tweet just dropped a few hours ago. Is it the one with he has tits? I'm not pulling it up, but we support Boblax in their transition. Jimmy, I'm going to need an age reveal on you for the dossier. Age reveal? 19. I've said that multiple times.
My bad. I'm leaking. My bad.
All right. Look,
Sorry.
we'll work something out. We'll the big decision. We'll figure out.
No, but that's what it always is. And dude, you'll like rarely ever call in, which is fine. I don't care. But like I'm saying, whenever you do, we get on great.
Because the truth, yes. The truth.
We'd be attending VidCon. Fuck no, dude. Awful shit. I will not be there.
To the matter.
Unless we have a Jimmy O fan meetup. Are you gonna meet maybe one person if we're lucky? Get my shit rocked, but do you remember that one time I called into your stream, wasted, and shared YouTube trade secrets? I don't, because I was wasted. I do remember that. That was during the Turkey Tom drama, and you gave your whole take on the Turkey Tom drama.
There is. We do completely different shit streaming wise. There's not going to be.
We can merge out the Guna 42 meetup. We could. We'd have a huge meetup.
That's good. That's good. We don't need a fucking overlap. It's just fun. My shit's just fun.
It is fun.
My shit's fun. Your shit's super high stakes serious.
But when
we should crash a Dumpy party. Yeah, we should be there, Cal. If you want to come pick me up, Cal, we should be there.
No, you got fucking what's his face? You got fuckface Chud Logic and
Tom's only crime was having a massive hog. I think the age play shit. I think him going for girls that specifically have like age play hashtags is a problem. Let's egg his function. Let's egg Aiden's house. Let's just egg his house or his apartment or some shit.
In your ear, Aiden, it's over for you, brother. It's over, Aiden. I can't believe that. Is it over for you? Is it over? No, it's not. So what the fuck are we even talking about here, bro? Like,
was Tom really packing, or the girls just small? I doubt the PWC clients. I don't know. You have to ask Tom. You know, or I guess you have to ask one of the girls about it. None of my
Yeah,
business.
What are we saying
Listen,
right now?
listen.
What are we
there's
saying right now?
Listen. There's two Aidens, okay? There's the content Aiden, and then there's the real Aiden.
We want the
And
real Aiden back.
The real Aiden is still here, but the content Aiden has kept him busy, okay? So you're right. I need to do a better job of talking to you. We do have a lot of
He's Bulgarian, not even white. I didn't know Bulgarians claim not to be white. I just thought they were white.
fun when we talk, and that's on me. Okay.
Dude, 6 years of friendship down the drain, I guess.
It's
right?
not down the drain. It's not down. I'm not saying. Okay, it's not down the drain. There have been periods of time before, well before years ago, where I would stop hitting you.
Old youngin doesn't know the old lighter at the doorknob tech. Slavs ain't white, bro. I don't give a shit about them, so I can't really tell you much about them. They claim to be white, but they're Turkish.
Up for like 2 months. It's happened. It's not. It's nothing to do with you personally. I'm just very bad at this kind of thing.
It is a personal thing. Because if fucking PewDiePie hit you up, you would have fucking talked to him. So it is a personal thing, and I am offended.
No, you know what? You know what? I would, but not if PewDiePie hit me up as a friend. If he was hitting me up for content shit, sure. Because I was so invested in the content side of things, I lost the real Aiden. Okay? And the real Aiden needs to make a comeback, and I'm committed.
Yeah,
I'm committed.
Make videos again, dude. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I say this to you directly in your streams and shit. Your streams fucking suck, dude. Your streams are fucking dog shit, bro. That's not the real you. I know the real you. That's not the real you.
Jimmy's like a Slavic rapist with the hairdo. I think you're just saying anything now. Literally just chatting shit.
You sit there like a fucking statue.
So we all agreed Dumpy was actually upset here. I thought he was a little upset. Just a little bit, but it's all layered and irony. But I pulled him up 3 other instances of him doing this, including 2 days ago from the past year. Because he did that like 2 days ago in chat, did this in here, he did this in the call again with Alex Gekmo calling. He did this for Hooked. He was begging for them to come back and Hooked. It's a repeated pattern of behavior. So like he has to care. I knew he cared a little bit. You can tell looking back at it, he obviously cares. He's obviously upset by this. His points are points that he's made multiple times. Even here when he's being serious, he's making the same points. He's just being a little funny with it. He's saying like PewDiePie, he's throwing a little funniness, being a little irony, a little bit of funny in it. So you think if you come away, you're like, oh, he's just fucking around.
And don't even say anything half the time, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that Purple Perry Dickers Queenman just got called in the N-word. Holy shit, this big deal.
I also agree I gotta stop covering shit like
Bro,
that.
you gotta actually cover shit you're fucking because number one, you're hanging around people that don't even like you, that they constantly probably shit talk you, they backstab you.
I understand, but I have caught a lot of, listen, Junk's been, is Junk still here?
Yes.
I'm getting called a rapist in the chat by Kathy
Junk, have
Doyle. Kathy Doyle's been on my cock hole this whole time.
Lumpy actually got upset that Lumpy Willie and Kosher Kathy were calling him a rapist and a pedophile in chat.
I would say you have.
Did you cut off Purple Perry Dickers Queenman?
I'm not friends with Perry anymore.
You debated him yesterday. It was very contentious.
I argued. I'm not friends with him.
You debated him?
Yeah, but I'm not friend. That doesn't mean I'm friends.
Oh, I've seen that recent picture. I don't have it pulled up though. Dumpy is very good. I like Dumpy, but here's my problem. Essentially, this is my problem with everybody in that community. I like what they do in that community. I'll look over there sometimes. I know no one else in commentary does. I'll go look see what they're doing. I like it. When they come over here to do shit over in this side of commentary, they always fuck it up. They're never funny. They never have an interesting bit. They never bring anything good to the table. It's always some bullshit slop. Yeah, slop for a better coal. Let's say coal. Always some coal. Was that the photo? I saw it in Icy earlier. I'll find it. He just yells. I think he's funny most of the time. When I watch his streams, he doesn't really yell. As often. Can't believe you came from the Dumpy sphere. I like the Dumpy sphere. My problem with Dumpy's fear is they don't know how to handle themselves outside of their own sphere. They know how to handle themselves with each other, but it never works when they try to handle themselves with other people. And the thing is, I feel like I'm a personable person, a personable guy. I feel like I handle myself with other people. They can't. Like, at all. And also, I care about this bullshit. I care to cover bullshit. Like, so, they don't. They're like, oh, it's just gay community drama. All I cover is gay community drama. I find it entertaining.
That's not a friend, dude. I'm an actual friend. I'm telling you to your face, your content shit, make it better. You did the same thing with me when I was a small channel, bro. You helped me get big. You fucking gave me a lot of advice.
There it is. Okay. So, Dumpy is saying, your streams are ass. They're not doing it. Go back to these videos, the videos that I like when I'm watching your shit. But Dumpy streams to like 5 people. He barely talks gaming. Streams on Kick now. Are you gonna like when someone tells you, stop doing that, stop streaming, make the content I like from you to make? No one does that to Dumpy. You want to stream? Cool. That's what you want to do. Just fooling and telling your friend, stop streaming, make videos. It's kind of fucked up, in all honesty. And that's why I'm calling out you, Juncture Gaming. Because this Juncture Gaming guy, I was narking him for not making his Nicholas Diorio video yesterday, and he was like, oh, where's your Jackal Gold Kick video? Where's your Jackal Gold Kick video? I've done like 73 streams this year or some shit. Junk, no videos, no streams, no nothing. And he's trying to bring it back on me, like, where's your videos? I could have had a video. Actually, I did have a video out. Fuck you. I did the Sean Patrick Richards video. I did a video actually. So Junk, dog shit snark, dog shit Minecraft server. We're done with Junk. June 2026. We're Junk Drawer Gaming is over party. We're done with them.
Shouted me out. Like, bro, I will always thank you for that. We hang out, we have a good time, we go to DC, we get a little crazy. What happened to that shit?
But you have to remember, the one that was shouting at, that was the content, Aiden. I didn't do that because you're my friend. I did that because I saw...
What the fuck?
No, listen.
Oh my god, you're talking like an NPC, bro. Dude, oh my god, are you... Jimmy, did you hear what he just said?
You don't... I'm not...
Jimmy,
can I
Jimmy,
clarify?
did you hear what he just said? Okay, clarify.
So, we already got to the bottom of this. I don't need to show more proof to make my claims. My claims are all there with Dumpy. Dumpy is scorned. He just wants his baby boy, Aiden, projects again. And Aiden has moved on to more serious topics. And sometimes it's the thing that if you're moving forward in life to something that you want to do, and these people are, it appears, dragging you back because they say, don't cover the serious shit. Cover what you want, cover what I want you to cover. Come hang out with me 24/7. It feels like they're dragging you back. Because they probably are with a mentality like that. I can understand why you wouldn't talk to them as much. Not necessarily because of that, even. But there's also the point that they have shown no interest with trying to integrate into his space at all, or anything he does. So there's no reason for him to talk to them as much. The only reason he would talk to them is because they're friends, and they like to talk to friends. But if you're going to continuously be like, what the fuck you're doing isn't working, fuck your streams, make videos, I can see why he'd be less friendly with them. So, I guess here's a PSA at the end. If Dumpy wants to get back in Aiden's good graces, stop bitching about everything Aiden does. Let him do his own thing. Don't try to derail streams like he was doing for this stream. Maybe hit him up once in a while. If he doesn't respond, oh well. Call him. I know he picks up sometimes when you call. Like, if you really want to care, if you really care to get back into a circle, show an interest in what he cares about. I mean, Aiden's content change shouldn't change their personal friendship. No, but Aiden's content shift has led, like, you see Dumpy out there. Why didn't you press Dumpy hard in this call? I didn't draw the lines, everything together till like now. And so, it shouldn't change your personal friendship if they try to go in a different way. But Dumpy very obviously feels slighted by it. Very obviously feels slighted by it. By telling, because he went to a different direction, making commentary video streams over here. He's like, leave all of them, come back to my community, come back over here to our community. He very obviously feels slighted. Doing a very clear pattern now. It is. That's what I'm saying. Back then, I didn't really even think about the call that happened a month beforehand, and I didn't really put the rehook shit into perspective until Ricky said it. But it's like over and over, it's him doing the same shit, trying to pull Aiden back. And the content that Aiden's making specifically shouldn't affect their friendship, but Dumpy feels slighted by it, and that might be affecting their friendship. I don't know. That's a speculation, but yeah, overall, just stop bitching about it online, pretty much. If you're gonna bitch about it in his DMs. Or if you're gonna make a serious deal about it, make a serious deal about it. Don't go halfway. Don't like, no one likes someone teetering, where it could be a joke, it couldn't be a joke. Don't go halfway. If you're gonna make it, if you're gonna, I'm gonna say it, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but either you care or you don't. Or if you want to make it public, or you want to make it private. You can't do a half-seas shit. Because, like, he's been doing it here, but Tony doesn't like when you switch up on your friends. The one joke they have for Aiden is you switch up on your friends. And I could see, because Aiden hasn't went back and talked to them in a while, when their whole thing for the past couple months has been, you switched up on us, I could see why maybe he wouldn't want to go back. Because this feels, agitative. Like, poking the bear, pretty much. I can see why he wouldn't want to go back to them. So, is that the reason? I don't know. But it feels counterintuitive what Dumpy's been doing this whole time. So yeah, Dumpy, if you want to stop this horrible shit that's going on in your friendship, maybe. I don't fucking know. I can tell you to deal with friendship. Just stop putting it all online. Stop blasting it out. And that's my Dumpy segment. That's my Dumpy segment.